It is a busy day in the studio, and we're back with our friends from the Aquarium of Niagara. We have Gay Molinar and David Broughton. Now, we have some friends from their touch tank. Now, this is an animal that, you know, I was always excited to see when I went to the aquarium. What do you have in your hand?
So he's a horseshoe crab. He might look a little scary to some if they find him on the beach. Their tail isn't a weapon. They just use it to right themselves when they're flipped over. But he is a little different looking. So you can touch him. He doesn't pinch. He doesn't bite. He likes to push your hands around a little bit.
So this is something we could see in the wild when we go, we go to the coast.
Yep, a lot on the East Coast, Atlantic Ocean animals. So yep, you'll see them out there.
All right, well, why don't you put him back. We'll grab another animal, and as we're doing that, I know that you have a penguin putting tournament coming up, a golf tournament with penguins. What's going on right there?
Well, we have our annual Putting for Penguins night golf tournament, which will be July 19th at Newfane Pro-Am. And this is our 8th year, and it starts at 4:30 in the afternoon and goes on to the evening. And it supports the Aquarium of Niagara.
Now, are we still able to register? Are there still places available?
Yes, you can. And what you can do is you can call us at the aquarium at 285-3575 and go to 0, or go on to our website, and it is a fun evening of golf.
And of course, another fun activity is the touch tank.
Yes.
Now, this is definitely something we're not going to see in our own lakes. What is this guy all about?
So this is a sea snail. Actually, technically, it's a whelk. So they grow their own shell. He has a bunch of barnacles on it, so other small animals that live on its shell. He has a foot here. It's a little bit slimy, but you can give it a touch.
Oh, of course. It's a little bit slimy.
Yep. Mouth and a nose. He's kind of hiding from us right now, so he can shelter himself inside of his shell with this part right here.
Now, and there's a couple more animals, and I'm seeing a really small crab that if you could bring out, that would be great.
So we'll take a peek at that one.
So this is definitely a little different than the crabs you might find on your dinner table.
Yeah, I don't think many people eat this kind of crab, but he is, he's a spider crab because he looks a lot like a spider. They do have pinchers, but they're really small and they don't really hurt, so he doesn't really pinch. He does like to crawl around on me a little bit. And he does camouflage himself with this algae on his back, so that's why he's green.
And where do these live in the wild?
They're all in the Atlantic Ocean, mostly in like the intertidal zone, so kind of close to shore. Yep.
And then how many different animals do you have in the touch tank that you can get a kind of a hands-on opportunity to check out?
About 10 or 11 different kinds of animals in the touch tank, and then plenty more in the aquarium.
Yeah, and tell us a little bit about the aquarium. What is there to see and do when we walk in?
Well, we've been there 48 years, and we have some wonderful seahorses. We have, of course, our beautiful penguins, and we have our harbor seals outside. We have our sea lions in our center tank. So there's all kinds of interesting things. Plus, during the summertime, we have a magic show that is on 2 times a day. So we've got a lot going on there, and a lot more coming in the future.
And of course, you're set right there on the Niagara Falls property, so you will definitely be able to spend the whole day if you check out the aquarium.
Of course, come to see us, come to see the state parks, the Discovery Center in Niagara, and the city of Niagara Falls, but we're all there.
All right, well, thank you guys for coming in and giving me a little hands-on experience with some great animals right now.